We've said it once, we'll say it again, we'll say it until you're tired of hearing it. Volume equals tradeability. Now, the price action on QQQ was practically identical to SPY, but for some reason, volume was super low, right? We don't even hit 100% at all. And all that is telling you, we don't even need to pay attention, right? Why would you pay attention to QQQ when SPY, we already have the video out on that, is getting tagged cleanly? Don't even care, right? But if you do care, because, we care about you, we'll recap it, just like how we always do. So we open 441.45, right in between the two strikes. And we start to break lower. You get a bear that comes in. Personally, do not like trading this, but this is a really good alert. I mean, you get 200%. You probably get 100% if you hold it down to here. So this is basically 3, 3.5, call it. And you do get a little bit of a bounce before we end up in the same similar ping pong scenario. That's 440, 439. Oh my God, back to 439. Remember, when we see ping pong, stay out of it. You don't get an alert the rest of the session until the end. And these poor souls, I mean, a 538 score, that's like over $500,000 in bearish premium. They're either buying puts or selling calls at one time. Like, it's one person probably. And they get nothing, right? They get absolutely killed. But we told you, extremely high risk. Do not trade it. 0, none. Do not trade it. All of these, right? All of these. Oh, you get to trade it on the bull swing. Maybe you got stopped out. Maybe you got 50%, 60%. But that's it, right? Extremely high risk. You get nothing. Do not trade. You get nothing. Caution, low volume. Do not trade at PS is negative. So really, if you're following Rig's strategy, you're not even looking at this at all, and you're not taking any trades on QQQ today. Maybe the swing, but that's it, right? Strange to see, but, we can guesstimate, evaluate, theorize. It's probably because all of the action was happening on NVIDIA and AMD. Now, this is strange about NVIDIA, is that we saw such a large move without option volume being over 100%. And that could be due to the fact that volume on some of those other days has gotten like 200%. So the averages might be a little bit wonky. But let's look at it. 2 bears, we start ripping up. And then you see this sell off, and what happens? Why do we say the 3-strike rule, 3-strike rule, 3-strike rule? I mean, you open 895. And where does it bounce? 1, 2, 3 down. So another way to frame 3-strike rule is if you're in puts and you get down to 3 and you haven't sold any yet, prepare to get crushed. That's just how it works. If it gets down to 3 and it does not nuke past it, you're going to get killed. Same thing with up moves. All right, look at this rest of the day. What happens? Okay, we nuke a little bit lower. This is a decent tag, right? Where does it come in? Right above the 870 call. And I mean, you make a little bit of money briefly, but this is like a better ramp here at the end. Personally, probably trade this one. I mean, you get 35%. You're not losing money. Probably trade this one. I think we did trade this one. Got like 10% off of it or something. And then the rest of the day, you get the nuke and then ramp. Really, not trading NVIDIA on a Thursday unless volume's high. But you could have made a bunch of money doing it. I don't think the tags were super clean. The only thing probably worth trading is this, because why? You move down to the low of the day. You get bulls coming in. Not great, not terrible though. A win is a win. Let's look at AMD. All right, AMD, once again, 83%, we're telling you not to trade it. Touch grass, don't even look at the ticker. But let's see. We are opening 192.50. We go higher, we go lower. I mean, this is worth taking because AMD is always crazy at the open. Practically every time you see a big move up, big move down. And this is decent, 52%. But once we get back up to 195, bear comes in. If you're going to, holy, 259% max gain down to here. That's an epic trade for a Thursday. Reason being, 1, 2, 3. I mean, this is why. 3-strike rule, 3-strike rule, 3-strike rule. Where does it bounce? 190? What is this? 187.50? And then 185, and then you get that bounce. So if I'm trading this thing, we're starting to go down. I don't like this because it's at the blue. Down move continues. Here, I mean, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably a trade to take because that's a really good setup. I mean, 5 in a row. I mean, you have to think, when we look at it, okay, we kind of bounced a little bit. So this is coming above the strike. You'd want it down here. And maybe I'm just, you're looking at all of them. You see price move down. This one comes in. This is a trade you can take. I mean, you don't get anything, 8%. But this is a really good setup. Like, this is a setup we love. We'd love to see it down here. We just need to be conscious, like, hey, everything is kind of selling off. Maybe AMD will pump. That's what these people thought. Did not happen. Probably not trading this because volume's low. But if you were, right, you're looking at this. Okay, we get 187.50. That's 2 strikes down. Maybe we'll rip and rally right here. If you don't get it, that's okay. Just lose a little bit. Next one, not taking it. Middle of the nuke. Just let it happen. Let it happen. And here, you're 9C. 25 minutes left to go in the session. I mean, that's 61%, just buying and holding. That's beautiful. Obviously, if it was Friday, this would be like 300% because it goes so far into the money. But on a Thursday, you get 60, 61, you're holding that thing overnight. Not bad, not terrible. Tesla time. Oh, baby, Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Are you ever going to go up again? Who knows? Interesting that we got higher volume here, but we only got 2 strikes. So the view here is when you have volume over 110%, we expect whatever move is happening to continue, right? We expect to get 3 strikes. So we're not interested in any of these bulls. Why? Because we're selling off. The stock's been selling off all year. Why would this change? Okay? Why would this change? And it doesn't. And this is a good trade. Not that one. Let's scroll down and find it. Bang. Look for a good entry and take it. You're getting 146%. Caution on the bull, you're getting nothing. Trade it here. Trade it, trade it, trade it, trade it. That's it. That is following rigged. That's the system. Tradeability was there. You locked into Tesla. You followed the strategy. You're taking winner, caution, probably not doing it. Trade it, winner, caution, caution. We wouldn't take the bulls because we're already in this bear bomb for the 167.50 put. That's wild. I remember trading Tesla like 200. maybe like a few weeks ago. Caution, start of a nuke, or is it bouncing off the bottom? Start of the nuke. Caution, you lose. Caution, right? And then here we get to the high risk. High risk, and what happens? I mean, it still does okay, but there's more risk here. Why? Because we're so low. That's it. That's rigged. That's the stock market. Watch the SPY video. SPY video had tradability. It's better. Look at all these tags. Like, this is great. And in the video mentioned, you could have skipped the entire day. Came in at 1300, usually the magic hour. Taking this, bang, 153% right to here. No stress, no worries. And then you catch this rally at the end. I mean, 192% buying and holding, 20 minutes. Amazing. Stock market's rigged. You can check out all of this on our website, absolutely free. Just click the link in the comments. We'll see you guys tomorrow for OPEX. Can't wait.